Past perfect. The past perfect tense is quite an easy tense to understand and to use. This tense talks about the past in the past. How do we make the past perfect tense? Positive, subject plus had plus past participle. Negative, subject plus had not plus past participle. Question, had plus subject plus past participle. Forms of past perfect. Positive, I had finished. You had finished. We had finished. They had finished. He had finished. She had finished. It had finished. Negative, I had not finished. You had not finished. We had not finished. They had not finished. He had not finished. She had not finished. It had not finished. Question, had I finished? Had you finished? Had we finished? Had they finished? Had he finished? Had she finished? Had it finished? When speaking with past perfect tense, we often contract the subject and auxiliary verb, had equals. Column group column I had equals I'd. You had equals you'd slash column he had equals he'd. She had equals she'd slash column we had equals we'd. They had equals they'd slash column it had equals it'd slash column group. Use of past perfect. Completed action before something in the past. The past perfect tense expresses an action in the past occurred before another action in the past. This is the past in the past. For example, the train left at 9 a.m. We arrived at 9:15 a.m. When we arrived, the train had left. The action the train had left happened before the action when we arrived. Both actions are in the past. Look at more examples. I had never seen such a beautiful beach before I went to Kauai. I did not have any money because I had lost my wallet. Tony knew Istanbul so well because he had visited the city several times. Had Susan ever studied Thai before she moved to Thailand? She only understood the movie because she had read the book. Christine had never been to an opera before last night. We were not able to get a hotel room because we had not booked in advance. A. Had you ever visited the US before your trip in 2006? B. Yes, I had been to the US once before. Duration before something in the past, non-continuous verbs. We use the past perfect to show that something started in the past and continued up until another action in the past. We had that car for 10 years before it broke down. By the time Alex finished his studies, he had been in London for over 8 years. They felt bad about selling the house because they had owned it for more than 40 years. Specific time in the past. Past perfect can also show that something happened before a specific time in the past. He had finished his homework before 10 o'clock yesterday. She had studied English before she entered university in 1999. Note: if the past perfect action did occur at a specific time, the simple past can be used instead of the past perfect when before or after is used in the sentence. The words before and after actually tell you what happens first, so the past perfect is optional. For this reason, both sentences below are correct. Examples: she had visited her Japanese relatives once in 1993 before she moved in with them in 1996. She visited her Japanese relatives once in 1993 before she moved in with them in 1996. If the past perfect is not referring to an action at a specific time, past perfect is not optional. Compare the examples below. Here past perfect is referring to a lack of experience rather than an action at a specific time. For this reason, simple past cannot be used. Examples: she never saw a bear before she moved to Alaska. Not correct. She had never seen a bear before she moved to Alaska. Correct. Present perfect simple or continuous. Mike has been repairing the car. The car cannot run now. We use the present perfect continuous for an action happening over a period of time. We are thinking of Mike doing the repair and the car cannot run now. Mike has repaired the car. He is showing the repairing cost to the owner. We use the present perfect simple for a complete action. We are thinking of the finished repair and the result of the repair that the car is all right now. Present perfect simple or continuous. Let's see some more example. Over a period, have been doing. We've been touring England. A strong wind has been blowing all day. Vicky is out of breath. She's been running. I've been writing an essay. I'm tired now. We normally use the continuous form when we say how long. Rachel has been playing music all day. I've been ironing shirts since 10 o'clock. How long have you been learning to drive? Complete, have done. We've finished our tour of England. The wind has blown a tree over. Vicky is here at last. She has run all the way. I've written an essay. I can hand it now. We normally use the simple form when we say how much/many. Rachel has played at least 20 CDs. I've ironed 8 shirts. How many driving lessons have you learned? States and actions. We cannot normally use the continuous form with a state verb. I've known the secret for a long time. Correct? I've been knowing the secret for a long time. Not correct. My parents have had this car for about 10 years. Correct? My parents have been having this car for about 10 years. Not correct. We've never been very happy here, I'm afraid. Correct. We've never been being very happy here, I'm afraid. Not correct. Live and work, equals have a job, can be continuous or simple, with no difference in meaning. We have been living here since 1992. Correct? We have lived here since 1992. Correct? Sarah has been working for the company for 3 years now. Correct? Sarah has worked for the company for 3 years now. Correct.